flour.
Yo, you don't know it.
Nothing for the children. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are watching this video. In the afternoon, I started this meat pie tutorial. Should I call it tutorial? I did the filling and I said it has more of the work. And this evening, I'm doing the dough. So this is 10. So let's see what we can do from now till maybe 11. I'm already having a tired look, but because I already promised and I don't want to disappoint those that I promised, even though they are not live now, anytime they wake up, they'll see the video. I'll be needing my cups. I don't think I have all-purpose flour. I don't have all-purpose flour, so I will use this best for cake and pastry. And meat pie is a kind of pastry, right? So I'll use this one. I don't know how the outcome would be. I've not tried it before. So this is what I'll be using. I'll be needing baking powder. I will need my baking powder and salt and my butter. This is 427 grams. So if you are doing 8 cups, you will need 500 grams of flour. But I'll be doing 4 cups, so I should be needing 250 grams of flour. So the of my drink. So this is 427. So I will just use my discretion to know where the 250 will be. So what I will have left should be smaller than what I would take. So that way, like estimate. I'll be needing this bowl. So first I'll wash my hands. I'll be needing 4 cups. Then 250 grams of margarine. So this is 427. 427. So if I'm to take 250, I can just, you know. Two TSP of baking powder. So this is my teaspoon. This smaller part is the teaspoon. So I'll be needing 2 SP. Oh, do I have enough? Okay. One. Two. Then pinch of salt. 2 pinches. You can just take a little here. And I assume it's 2 pinches of salt. Hey! Did you get a notification? Honestly, you are blowing my mind. I didn't expect you to join the live. Honestly, I believe everyone should be asleep now. Wow, you made it. Oh my. Oh my. That's so nice. Thanks for joining. You didn't check because I was trying to tag you. It was bringing out 2 JDs, so I was confused. But the other people I tagged, it just went straight. Yeah, a second. Yeah. All right. So don't worry, it's our job to follow the influencers. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. In case you missed out on what I did here, I don't have all-purpose flour. That's what I should use. I'm using normal pastry flour. So 4 cups of flour. It goes with 250 grams of margarine, 2 pinches of salt, 2 TSPs of baking powder, and half cup of water. So before I add water, I will just mix with my hand. My hand is clean. You know, I will mix so that it forms something like breadcrumbs. Okay, I don't want to do too much this night. If not, I would have done double the size. But even with this one, it will still go a long way. So you just keep mixing, mix and mix till you get crumbs. Then by that time, I'll add water. Hope you're following. So what I will do, because once I'm doing this, you are following, that's good. What will be the result? Dough. A perfect dough. That's what you will get. I don't want to do only meat pie because it's just like I'm wasting my electricity. I deliberately made it 10 p.m. so that my bill will be low, right? That's how we do it in Canada. I try to do all these baking stuffs at night like this because of the bills. See, it's already turning into breadcrumbs. So there's something about meat pie. Sometimes it looks as if the butter is too much. So when you notice it that way, good thing you never thought of that. Oh, I do that a lot. If I have like work, like I want to bake cake for my clients, I do them at night. I'll rather sleep during the day. Then that way you won't burn too much electricity. So you can see it is very soft. So, but I'm thinking the butter is too much. One way to know if the butter is much is to pinch a little like this, get your skin and press it. If it's too shiny, you will know that the butter is too much. Okay? So if it's too much, what you will do, you will introduce more flour. I don't know if you can see it. It is shiny. It is too shiny. So I'm going to add more. So there was a reason I moved it to this time. And again, it's quiet by this time. No, if shiny, more flour. If too hard, more water. That's how it goes. If it's too hard, it's like logical. Something is too hard, you just add little water to make it soft. If it's too light, add more flour to make it hard. So it's just one of those things. So I'm adding little flour to like make the margarine not to be too much. Otherwise, when you are baking, oil will almost be dripping out, and sometimes it depends on the brand of the margarine. So I believe it's okay now. Then I get water. I'll use this particular one to get water, cold water from the tap. I'll be introducing it little by little, okay? Just small. So you can see it. You add little again to make sure it goes in. Otherwise, it will be messy. You didn't put any oil, right? No, I didn't put. The margarine will. It's okay for it. So now it's getting too watery. It's getting too, see, it's almost getting too messy. So at this point, I'm going to add flour. So what that means is that anytime you are making any pastry at all, you need to have more than enough. But sometimes you use it to correct your mistakes. Okay? If you just go get exactly 4 cups, what if you need to make amendments? You understand? So this will help me dry the water because I don't need it much. We didn't put any oil in. I didn't. So it's looking good now. You can see. Exactly. Just got to adjust. Sometimes you can't be too careful. You get it. Sometimes you can't be too careful. Some things just happen. So you just have to have extra. Maybe fan turns to. So this is what it's looking like now. So what I will do, you will need to keep it in the fridge for like at least 10 minutes so that it relaxes. You know, I've been kneading and kneading. You need to give it time for it to relax. But this is how it's looking. This is a perfect dough. Not too hard, not too soft. So this is what it should look like. I'll put it in the fridge now. So at this point, I'll start cleaning up my work area where I will do the kneading because I will need my rolling pin. So I'll clean up my work area, and while I wait for my dough to relax. I didn't set my timer. Where's the timer? Oh no, it's not here. What's the time? This is 10:22. So once it's 10:32, I'll go take it out. Normally with my stopwatch, very easy. So 10:32, or sometimes you can leave it for 15 minutes, but I will try 10 minutes and see. Sure.
The code.
So I'm going to clean. My work area is very small, so I'm going to clean here thoroughly because I will be needing it here. So I'll clean it very well, very, very well. We don't want to eat dirt, so we'll have to clean it. Yeah, 739-354. I like the freshness. I like the freshness, the smell. Oh my god. Yeah. Should I call this smell? I like very fresh. When you clean your kitchen, there's this cool there's this freshness you feel. I even have two types. Two, yeah, two kinds of vin. But I'm not. I will still clean it with soap, but just to kill any germs. So I'm going to clean with this thoroughly. And we need it dried. Thank you. I'm a clean freak, so I admire how you consider it. That's the best. If I don't do it like this, the whole place will be so dirty that I won't be interested in cooking. So the best thing is as you cook, you clean. That way, you won't get tired. All right. So it is clean now. We will need this. This is my rolling pin. I love it because it's very uniform, very smooth. They call it candle rolling pin. So I'm going to clean this now. I first of all cleaned it with sponge, soapy sponge. So this is just okay. So make me wanna make homemade pizza. Oh, have you tried it before? Have you made pizza before? The only time I saw pizza, like when people make it, was when I was working as a catering assistant. So we had a separate, is it oven? Okay, I've seen it. In fact, I've made before. So we had a separate oven. The oven we were using for pizza was not in the kitchen. It was like close to the show stuff where customers can see. So what we do, we just get the already made dough round. Then we get something like ketchup. Yeah. So we spread it on it. Then we get our shredded cheese. What else? Then we put pepperoni, depending on the wood oven. Yo, is that what they call it? I don't know. So we put pepperoni. Then we ask the customer if they want lots of cheese, or they will put it. I think it's usually for 10 minutes, between 7 to 10 minutes. Then I think that's the first time I've ever seen, but I didn't try it because one, I'm not really a fan of pizza. It makes me big, like the flour, you know. So I'm not really a fan. I eat though. Once in a while it's not bad, but sometimes I get tired of eating it. And my favorite pizza is pineapple and chicken. I ordered that one from Papa J. I don't know if you know Papa John. Definitely you should have it in Toronto there. But once I eat it, I get too full and I just feel I'm consuming lots of flour, you know. Papa J. I call it Papa J. It's actually Papa John. Sometimes I call it PJ. Yeah, Papa John. The other pizza I like is I don't want to spoil people's brand anyway. But I love Papa J pizza. But there are some that just way too, the cheese. I have to just tell them reduce it, reduce it. I'm allergic to cheese. If I take, that's why I don't eat mac and cheese. So how many minutes left? Okay, 1 minute to go. I'll just give it extra time because I want the dough to be elastic. The more you leave it, the more the dough is elastic. So by the way, no, you're gonna hit me. I asked for it. Sometimes it's so chewy. I don't know. I don't like. Sorry, it's you like it, but I don't. I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan of too much cheese. Okay, it's obvious that I won't finish my filling, so I want to grab some of my filling, the one I made this afternoon. I'll put some here. So if it's not enough, I'll get more. So it's fully cooled down now, like no more temperature in it. It's looking like porridge. Can see how hard. You see, this afternoon it was looking so watery, right? So this is just the consistency I want. I have this. You let it sit outside for a while after taking it out of the fridge. No, as soon as I bring it out from the fridge, I will re-knead it. I will re-knead. Then probably I will knead it on this countertop. So this one, you know why I don't like using this? It's too small. When I make meat pie of this size, you want to eat more. So what I do, I'll get a bigger plate. This will serve as my cutter, and I will get fork to put the lines, you know those lines. So normally I should use this, but I want a case whereby after making the meat pie, even if you eat one, it's going to fill you and it's going to stay in your body for at least 2 hours. So that is why I may not use this. But if by chance I can get a bigger size of this, that would be perfect for me. I need this. I need one egg. Mini bear trap loose. Okay, so I need one egg. This will serve as my glue to to make sure it seals up. So this is what I will use. Then I will use the egg yolk to make it shine. I will use the egg white to glue it up. I don't know if I'm right. So I'll get this plate. Okay. This is my egg separator. Are you seeing it? Oh, the camera is not too far. Let me bring it closer. Which one? The one I used this morning or this afternoon? Oh, okay. Thank you. So see what I'm doing? I'm trying to separate the egg white from the egg yolk. Perfect. Perfect. My dough should be ready now. I didn't know that about that. Yeah, I can actually do it, but I just wanted to, just show myself, show off. Sometimes you just put little hole, the egg white comes out, and the egg yolk, because it's denser, stays back. So that way you can separate. But I just wanted to show off a bit too. Don't mind me. This is ready. Very chilled. You can even see from the body of the. Okay, it says science. That's true. From the body of the bowl, you can see it's very chilled. So what I will do, my work area is very small. So I'll get flour. This will prevent stickiness, Then this one I'll reknead it. You can see it's elastic now. Or it's a little elastic. Not so much, but it's okay. Another thing is that I'm not using all-purpose flour. So that's why it's like this. It's not very elastic, so there may be cracks. There may be cracks when I'm done, but it's okay. I don't think this thing will give me what I want. There's so much cracks. Okay, let me try something. Let me add little water. It's okay. It's not like it's totally bad, but I was hoping for something very elastic, and I will blame it on the flour. There's a reason it's called cake flour, and there's a reason it's called all-purpose flour. So I want to believe that, but it's okay. I will use it. It's fine. So you don't have to make it too thick. At the same time, you don't want it to be too thin. So this is okay. Okay. I will need to bring out my rack. I need my rack. Yeah, thank you. So this is my baking tray. I'll get my baking paper. So this is my parchment paper. Do you ever make potato wedges like in the oven? And what spice it? Whew! I've not made it, but I always refer to where I worked before. We had this already made potato wedges. Like you can buy them over the, you can get them at grocery store. So just bake it. But have I made? Yes, I've made before, but not here, not in this house, not in Canada. The only thing I did was just to put my normal. Sometimes you have already spiced wedges. Yes, you don't need to add anything. But aside that, I just put my normal salt. So this is my baking powder. Baking paper or parchment paper. So this is set. and make some really good ones. Wow, are you a chef? Because it seems you don't want to just break the news. You sound like a chef, but you are just doing it codedly. Hmm? If you're a chef, let me know, please. It's a good thing. You see, I'm sorry, can you tell me what this rookie is? You said it before. What is it? What was rookie? I'm a beginner in the chef. Oh, I'm not, but I love cooking and considering going. Wow, it's nice. I have a certificate from Canada Food Institute for a year. I did a course with them. Then I have my food handling certificate. I have food safety. I have, um, there was a time I just did all the courses. So it's nice. It's nice. Keep it up, and I wish you all the best. If you don't mind, I can send you some of my materials that I read. I don't know, my tripod is acting up this night. I can send you some of the materials I read, I use for my training. Alright. So I'll be using this bowl as my cutter. You see this thing? Then oh my, it's just so sticky. Oh, I may need to get another spoon. See, my husband used this thing this morning and see what he turned it into. It was easy. What did he bake this morning? He did sandwich. So my brush turned out to be like this. I told him, man, what did you do? He said the sandwich maker was hot, so he was trying to rub butter on it, you know. So I don't even know if I can use this. This is way too weird. And funny enough, he helped me to wash it. Normally I'm supposed to use that, but since that is not going to work, I will use this. I will use my hand as a sealer and rub it on one end. Okay? Then the next thing is just to fold it. I'll get my fork and dip it inside my flour, okay, to keep it dry. Can you see it? So this is not sealed, so I have to press it down, because if you don't do that, when it's baking, it may likely open, but it's okay. So I'm going to arrange it on my to arrange it. No, you are going to use this egg white to keep it sealed. This, you know, this is very sticky, right? So you just put it along the edge, cover it, then use your fork. But that's because I'm doing the cutting manually. If you are using this, let me use this for you. Have you used this before? So I want to show you how this is being used. Just that it's going to be very small. This will serve as my cutter, and this is where I will seal. So let me use this one just for you to see. Then when I show you one, I'll continue with the local way. So this is just a way, maybe you are in a place where you can't get this, you just have to improvise. So you need, again, make sure you have your flour, spread it. If you don't do that, it's going to be very sticky. See it. Can you see? You can't compare this size to that first size I did, right? Then after cutting it, you just place it here. You can spread it with your fingers. Then put your filling. So because it's small, I won't put so much filling so that it doesn't burst open. I'm not supposed to be using my finger, but I don't have a choice now. So you saw what I did there. I just took from the egg white along the edge. Just one side is fine. Press it. It's okay. So this is how this will come out. This is it. I'm still not very satisfied with the outcome, so I'll put it back. Stretch it out very well. And put it here again. I want this edges, this rough edges to show on it. So spread it out. It's okay. So yeah, you can't compare. So this is way too small. Just compare the size. But it's okay. I'm not selling it, right? So if I can get a bigger size, like of this diameter, I would appreciate it. But now I'll keep on using my local method. So you can see this is too small. I'm going to cut another little dough, add it. Make sure you have your flour, knead it. I don't know why I didn't do 8 cups. This is just way too small. Anyways, I want to make cupcakes. So that I don't waste the space in my oven. While this is baking, I'll be making my cakes too. You can see it's becoming elastic. If you look closely, when I started, it was cracky. Maybe, like you said, I have to allow it sit out because it was way too cold. So you can see this is actually this texture I wanted. See, it's very smooth. But when I just brought it out from the fridge, it was looking rough, like as if it will crack. But it is giving me what I want. You can see it's elastic now. You can see it. So I've learned something. After bringing it out, you allow it to relax for like maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes before using it. So you were right. I've never thought of that before. It's very easy to work on now, very soft. I don't like what it's giving me. We need it. If it's too sticky, you introduce your flour. Really? How is that one like? Does it look like this? It seems you know many dishes. different countries. Wow. I'm going to add it to what I wrote this afternoon. So Jamaican what do you call it? Jamaican beef patty. Okay. I will add it to what I wrote earlier today. I saw Molokaya. Then the one Daniela told me, because I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada now. Okay, oh, it's okay. It's getting sticky. So when it's sticky, you just stop the stickiness. Really? Wow. The story is so, like, it's pathetic, but it's good at least that we know how it all happened. Instead of joining people to wear orange shirts and not knowing how it all started. I believe there will be a documentary for this orange shirt. And if there is none, they should create one. So when people watch it, it will even look more realistic than reading it. For me, I just try to picture all that happened to that lady, you know, when she went to school. Recipe for the dough or the filling, which one? Hi Ruth, thanks for joining. Recipe for the dough or the filling, which one? If it's for the dough, you will need 8 cups. This cup, 8 of it. Then it goes with 500 grams of margarine, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 pinches of salt, 1 cup of cold water. So that's just it. I don't know if you saw how I mixed everything. So the mixing is not also difficult. And if you feel the 8 cups will be too much for you, you cut it into 2. You divide it into 2. Do 4 cups first. Knead it, because if it's too bulky, you may not be able to knead properly. Which part? This part. It's just exactly the same way dumpling is done. It's just that what they use as their dough, I don't know. I don't really know. It's whiter than this. So, but it's the same concept. This has so much filling. You can see it looks big. Unfortunately, this is what I have left. I should have done 8 cups. Honestly, imagine. I should have done 8 cups because I don't know how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will only give me like 6 or 7. You know what? There is filling. Anytime I can always make my dough and make my meat pie. The filling, like I said this afternoon, is the hardest part, or the harder part of this snack, the filling. So I want to see how I can get 2 from this remaining dough. So this one, I can always keep the leftover. It's not going to go bad. I'll cover it and keep it in the fridge. It will stay like that. Then maybe tomorrow or next, anytime I'm chanced, I can make more. This time around, I will do 8 cups because this is not enough at all. Meanwhile, I like cooking at night because everyone is sleeping. I'm in the kitchen, so others are in the room. When I compared how much you pay while cooking during the day and how much it will cost you from 10 p.m. to, I think, is it 4 a.m. or 7 a.m.? Like, I can actually save on electricity, right? So this one, I will just do it round because it's obviously the leftover. I don't want to cut it, so I want to see how it can be round. It doesn't have to be perfect. if I may ask, are your rooms close? Like, do you have your rooms very close to your kitchen? For you to be bothered about the smell. So it does. Do you have anybody staying downstairs close to the kitchen? If the rooms are upstairs, then better for you. Also know that when you are asleep, your sense of smell is gone. I don't know how true it is, but when you are asleep, your sense of smell goes, right? That is why a house can literally get burnt and people will tell you they were sleeping. They couldn't perceive the smoke. So when you are asleep, you just go off. Except the person is not deep asleep. When you are really, really deep asleep, you won't perceive anything. Yeah, you can Google it. Your sense of smell goes. But you've heard of stories where people will say they were asleep, they didn't know the house was burning, because they couldn't perceive it. They couldn't perceive it. They slept too deep. This is the largest of them all. I like because it's too soft. That was exactly what I was. Initially it was not this soft. If you really took note of it, it wasn't this soft. It was cracky. I was like, oh, not again. But it's like I needed to allow it to relax. You know what? I will still use this thing. I don't know why I did this to my brush, honestly. Honestly, it's funny. Just imagine he used it on something very hot. And I don't have a spare. So, when you see snacks like this, they're always golden brown. This is what they do. They will beat the egg yolk. Monster is really, it really looks like Monster. So this is what I'm going to do. I just pray it doesn't. So when it finishes, it's going to be golden brown. I don't know why this brush, the life changed today. I wish it was a day after, right? Huh? I know everybody looking at this live will be laughing at my brush. It's okay. People do make mistakes. So when doing this, your oven should be on preheat. I have not done that, so it's going to delay my meat pie. At least I should preheat, say 10 to 15 minutes. In my former house, we had this oven that had this automatic preheat. It preheats and stops by itself. But this one I have to time it, then set it to the normal baking temperature. You will like the color when it's okay. 400. Yeah, I think, no, is it 400? I think it's 375. I think so. I'm not so sure. It works, but it doesn't look good. The brush works, but it doesn't. It's not presentable. I wish I had another one. And I can't make use of a toothbrush. That's even worse. This one is for baking. I like how I use the egg yolk. Everything just got finished on the meat pie. It's just the egg white I have extra because you don't use much of that one. Okay, so what I will do, I will preheat the oven. I ought to have done that before now. Then my filling, I'm going to pack it. See, I didn't even use up to half. I'll pack it and I'll put it in the freezer. I'll add this back. Then clean here up. I'll do this one later, but let's do the oven first. So it's preheating. I'll do that for another 15 minutes. So this is 23:19 plus 15, that's 34. When it's 11:34, I'll take the temperature back to 375. Then put this. I'm actually looking for plates where I will put this thing. Sometimes you see the bigger part, you won't find the cover. Ah, oh. This is not the cover. Wow, it's so hot, man. It's really, really hot. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to. What kind of cupcakes will you make after this? Okay, I will do. My tripod. Oh. I will make vanilla. Then I want to try something out. I will also add cassava. Did I say cassava? Coconut. Um, shredded coconuts. I will divide it into two. The mixture, shredded coconut and plain stuff. Sorry, I don't know if you'll notice this. Sometimes when you are looking for plates where you want to keep your food, you'll find the bigger parts, you won't find the smaller one. And sometimes, yes, ah, I hate overworking myself for things like this. Even at that, I didn't get what I wanted, so I'll just make use of this plate. I'm, I'm angry. I'm upset. So I'll keep this egg white in the fridge. I'll make use of this one. You see, I had to take butter, one empty butter plate, just because I couldn't find what I wanted. So I'm gonna wash these two. These two should be enough. I'll just use the opportunity to clean here up. This one, no need to take it away because no need to take it away because I'll be baking cupcakes. Okay. This one was in the oven before. I can keep this here. right. Hope you are still here. Hope you guys are still here. Sorry, I needed to just wash what I used in making my dough. So I want to turn the remaining filling into this bowls, this plates. When did I say I will stop reheating? Yeah, that's what I'm even thinking of now. I'll put it now. I'll reduce the temperature. If you don't do that, you'll see burnt meat pie. Just want to dry these plates. Wow, so hot. Ah. So this is 200. I'm taking it. Okay, my max is 230. I don't have up to 400. So I think this should be in Celsius because I don't have it up to 400. Oh, it just picked up. Did you hear that? So I will use one in between 150 and 200. So my oven is Celsius. So yeah, the fan. This is, let's say this is 11. I don't know why my watch is not coming on. It's not firm to my wrist. So let's say this is 11:32. So it's supposed to bake for 45 minutes. When it's like 20 minutes, I will check it. Is this setting correct? Once it's 20 minutes, I will check it. So wait. Okay. First, I'll turn this. Oh, it's got burnt a little. This goes. I wish. I wish. So I want to put this in the freezer, not fridge. I want it frozen. So my freezer is the other way. I would need to label it so that we don't mistake it for beans or something. I will go label it. I'll write meat pie filling so that my kids don't think, Mommy, I thought it's our lunch. I was like, I went. Actually, I ate the remaining. I scraped it. I'm bringing out my things for. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to do that on camera. No, no, don't. It's so yummy. That thing is too delicious. I was holding myself back. You understand? In the kitchen I used to work at, the chef would sneak on and we would have to hide it from the owner. Yeah, yeah. I've experienced the same thing. The same thing we're doing, but sometimes when they see that nobody is going for it, they will start saying, there is this, there is onion rings, there is this, there is what's this like it's made of pork, like it's flat, lean meat, what do they call that thing? You use it to eat bread. Is it bread or I'm forgetting all these things. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes they throw everything in the garbage. If you see where they are throwing away food, like anytime I visited the kitchen, then they will just keep throwing away food, and people are hungry. Let's even assume the staffs don't need it, right? There are people out there that are hungry. You can as well go give them, the less privileged, the homeless people. They rather throw everything in the garbage. I need to throw away the food before it's good. Yeah, you can't just take it away. If they instruct you, you do it. One time I just walked in and my mom was I can imagine. Oh my god. That's funny, man. I'm actually looking for my baking bowl. Coconut. This is my coconut. My baking bowl is downstairs in the kitchen. So now, I don't know if I can go downstairs. Sometimes climbing these stairs stresses me out. Whether I can, maybe I'll just use something. The transparent bowl store. The chef. My husband is asking if he could help me. That white stuff. I was thinking of using a rubber plate. Okay. So this is the coconut. I'm just trying it out. I will do half plain and the other one. So this is not custard. That was why I took out the paper. This is where I store my sugar. This is my sugar. And this is my mixer. Coffee mix. No, this is checkers. Checkers custard. No, people kept on confusing it for. I'm like, okay, let me just take out the peel. Because sometimes when you buy the sugar, it sometimes it starts leaking. I don't know if you have experienced it before. It starts leaking from nowhere. So the thing I do is once I buy it, I just pour it in the container and I'm okay. A bowl. It was here before. No. Glass. I don't know. It's okay. I can use a bowl. We can't find it. I don't know. It was there before, right? So from there we transferred it there. Okay, it's like I took it there. If we can't find it, we'll use something else. You know why I want to use this transparent plate? So that you can see the mixture. Chef gonna do all the, yeah. That's why they are paid. That's what they are paid for. So this is the bowl I was looking for. You even clapped for me. So is it up to 15 minutes? Is it up to 20 minutes? This is 23:35. Hope you are following. At what time are we going to check the meat pie? We are baking this together. Is it up to 20? We don't want to see burnt meat pie. You forgot. Is this how we are going to be baking? Is this how we're going to? Is this how we're going to be baking? Okay, I forgot. You forgot. So the best thing is just to check. You see, I missed my stopwatch. I think I will go and get it because I also need it for my cake. Most times when I put anything in the oven, I just set my stopwatch. Only, please stop. Oh, I think it's inside. No, the alarm, the stop. That is just the best bet. You said 35. No. Mm-mm. The total baking time is 45 minutes. So I'm like, okay, when it's like 20 minutes into the baking, we'll check. I didn't mention anything 3. I didn't mention anything like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, please. Don't take it personally. It's not that deep. So I'll be needing 170 gram. I think it's in the aroma. Okay. I'll be needing 170 my first cooking class and I'm already It's not that deep, honestly. Trust me, it's not that deep. So this I'm going to assume is 170 grams. Okay? There's what we call eye judgment. You are making me laugh. Your comment is making me laugh. Let me calm down first. Okay, it's baking nice. I just checked. It's okay. So I'm going to assume there's what we call eye judgment in baking. Like you just measure with your eyes, like guessing. The reason is because I'm sure you saw when I opened this margarine, it was new, and the total gram is 427. We use about 250 grams to make the meat pie. So 427 minus 150, that should be like neighborhood of maybe 160 something. So that's what this is. It's less than half. I have another extra plate. Sometimes they will tell you, no, I'm not baking with it. I'm not baking with this. I'm only doing my mixing here. But there's actually the ones you put in the oven. Remind me please to show you before the end of this live video. It's oven safe. Like you can literally bake with it. But I'm using this so you can see the mixture. But if I use a dark plate, you know, It won't, but I don't think this one is for baking. I have the one that is for baking. It's written on it. All right. So this is 170 grams of margarine. We need 170 grams 170 grams of sugar. 170 grams. So is equivalent to how many cups? I need to Google that, right? 170 grams of sugar to cups. How many would that be? That's also another assignment. So let me get my phone to check. Where's my phone? So 170 grams of sugar to cups. So what will you say about sewing? Do you know I make clothes? You see, when some styles come into your brain where you have to cut and cut and cut, in fact, I have a scientific calculator near my machine. I'll just tell my viewers that I can't think. I need to do the mathematics on my stuff. That one is worse, way worse. Of sugar in cups. Three quarter cup. That's 3/4. So let's see if we have 3/4 here. This is half. This is 1/8. This 1/4. This 1/3. Unfortunately, I don't have 3/4. What kind of maths is this? I have scale too, just in case this thing is affecting my head. I can use my scale. 3/4 is a little less than 1 cup. 3/4 is a little less than 1 cup. So what I will do, I'm going to measure the sugar we have here in Canada. They are not really sweet. I don't know. You have to add so much, but in that case I will use 2 of this in the place of 170 grams. All right, I have my sugar. So the next thing I'll be doing is to beat. I need to beat this together. But first I need to clean this thing. So I will beat it. Yes, I will check again. But it's already getting brown, so I reduce the heat because so do you have your favorite drink close by? Because you can't just eat the meat pie just like that. It needs to go with something, right? It's a complete meal you are eating. I'll check it again. I reduce the heat so it could bake very well. Oh my gosh. Okay. long is this cord? Before I start, let me check. Okay, it's going well. I have different disinfectants. This one is Lysol wipe with some rice or soup maybe. What kind of combination is that? Meat pie with rice? Or if you say coffee, tea, juice, lentil soup, correct. Then you are good to go. Oh my gosh. It's just going to splash. Splash. I need to get a deeper bowl. Does it really make any difference? Doesn't make any difference. Oh! I don't have any deep bowl anymore. I have stainless bowl, but this iron will put some marks and I'm trying to avoid that. So let's use this one. So we'll use this one instead because it was way too small. This is getting clumsy. You know what? I will mute because it's way too loud. I will mute to mix. So you can see that it's looking brighter. Actually, it's not very bleached, but I can use it because it's cupcake. You understand? It's not like I'm baking. When I'm baking for clients, there's a way you test it to know if it's very fluffy. Oh, you're always welcome. So there's a way you know if it's very fluffy. Oh, it's fluffy already. Look at it. It dropped before. It's going to drop. When it can easily slide down your spatula, then you know it's fluffy. It's already okay. It's ready. So I'll be needing my eggs. For this measurement, I'm using 170 grams of butter. You heard it. Oh no. So I'll be needing 4 eggs. You heard me. It's okay. So I'll be needing 4 eggs, and I'm going to crack everything inside. So if I'm mixing this, if I'm adding this egg, I'll be doing it one at a time while I mix. I'll crack one, mix, crack. You understand? So I'm going to mute it again. Thank you. So I'm done with anything cake mixer. So the other mixing will be my spatula. But before then, let me check the meat pie. I need to move this back a bit so I can bring it out. This tripod is just acting up. Is it 45 minutes already? I guess so. Why are you laughing? So this is ready. Okay? This is ready. Let me get a knife. Get a plate. It's 45 minutes, but sometimes it depends on the heat. It's ready. Mm. So this is as a result of the egg yolk I rubbed on it. That's why it's having this color. So this is the other side. Slightly brown. This is how you know it's cooked. You are jealous. So you can see it's slightly brown here because I put it in both top and bottom. Okay? Can you see? It's slightly brown. So that is ready. You can come and join me. Oh, very nice. So now let's continue with our baking. Our cupcake. What is left is the baking powder. What's that? What is no? I don't get that. So I'll be adding my flour and my baking powder. So if you want to do that, still 170. good thing is that this, okay, eating. Oh, I get it now. So good thing is that this flour is for cake and pastry. So I'm very happy that I'm using it to make my cupcakes. We're going to check on Google again. 170 grams of flour, 2 cups. Do you know they differ? You can use that of sugar with that of flour. So we have to check. 170 grams of flour in cups. I don't agree. No. It says it's 1 cup. Really? 1 cup? See, 1 cup of flour in grams is 120. Okay? So if we are doing 170 grams, it should be 1 cup, and you understand. But somehow they have different school of thought. You can imagine. So 1 cup of flour. What kind of mathematics is this one? I'm not ready for this. It's 120. Let me check for the last time. 120. This. One. And a little. Okay. Then I will add my baking powder. Half teaspoon. A pinch of salt. Yeah, that was what I did. This salt is too much. A pinch of salt. You saw what I did there? So this is a pinch of salt. I need the vanilla flavor. Oh, I thought I had flavor. I thought I have I thought I have vanilla flavor, but it seems I don't have. Don't worry, I'll put the coconut. So I will do away with the vanilla. And this is what I'm going to do. Are you sure that measurement was correct? Because this looks way too light. Are you sure 170 gram is 1 cup and a little? This looks way too light. I will add 1 cup more. It's not good enough here. He said, oh man. Yes. That's why we need to adjust. Looking at it, I know the recipe is wrong. I wrote it in my recipe book a long time ago and I have not even tried it. It's looking more like what I should have. Maybe. Maybe. So I'm going to work on my recipe. It should be like 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups will work fine. So now let's go to the coconut aspect. Like I said, I'll divide this into 2. I'll add my shredded coconut. Thanks. I'm making this dessert next. I know someone loves coconut and will appreciate this. Well, that would be great. I'm still thinking I have the dry coconut. Did you get that from? Yes, I bought it from Save on Food. So you just like get how many scoops you want. You're welcome. So I need to use my fingers to scoop all this. So this is how to make a simple cupcake. This is just the basic cupcake, but we can have carrots, banana muffin, but this is just the simplest of all. There was no need for this one. All right, so yeah, I saw it. This goes to the oven now. So it's in the oven. I will now start washing, and I'm going to bake. So another assignment, we are baking for 25 to 30 minutes, right? Are you there? So this is 12:35. So if you are baking for another 35 minutes, That's like 105, right? Since it's 35 minutes, we can check it when it's 20 minutes, then later we'll give it another 15 minutes. So if it's 30 minutes, once is 25, sorry, what did I say? 20 to 35 minutes, right? So once it's 25 minutes, we can check. Once it's like 20 or 25 minutes, we'll check. So 20 minutes from now, it's like uh, 10 minutes. What am I saying? 20 minutes from now. My math is normal. Yeah, 55. So once it's 12:55, we'll check it. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna be cleaning up this place. Then the meat pie, I'll keep everything when it's cool. Just take a look at this. I want to wash the dishes, so spare me little time. Okay? This is the best time to clean up this place. This is one thing I don't like about baking. Everywhere is messy. When I was making meat pie, it was not this messy. So I have my leftover cupcake papers. I'll return the baking powder. I'll return the coffee mix. Like you said, I'll return my sugar. I'll return my salt. Then I will unplug my mixer. I'll return this. Mission accomplished. Kind of feel sad that the cooking is over. Whoa, it has to be over. What kind of food am I cooking that is taking? Remember we started in the afternoon, remember? I can see you enjoy cooking. It's a good thing actually. I love cooking too. Don't worry, another day we'll make bread. But the bread is just that this thing makes it once. Like the bread maker does the job from the beginning to the end. So there's really no time to explore. Do you make waffles? Yeah, and it's very healthy. Like if I make bread, we can eat it for breakfast and everybody will be satisfied. Pure homemade. Man, when you see this bread, don't worry, I don't know the night I will go live. We will do bread. Nice. Just put everything. See what I did to help myself. Oh, you can't see it. You can see papers here. I wrote all my measurements. Different snacks. White bread, waffle. So that way I can always refer to it, or maybe my husband is asking, I want to make bread. What's the recipe? I'll just say, please open the door. You will see all the measurements. Just follow it and you will get it. So I helped myself with that. I'm gonna do sweeping. The bread is usually nice. I do it to my taste. Everything is just perfect. So this place is clean. I've not heard of sourdough bread before. Except I look at it, like I look it up. I've not heard sourdough bread. What will make it sour? Do they introduce lemon or lime? I have not. I'll have to look at it. How does it taste? You have so much recipe. You know I've told you before. You know so many things. You know so many things. You know so many food. I want you to be able to see me. I will check. What I will do is I will check the manual that came with this bread maker and see if there is sourdough bread. Wow. We learn every day. You already have the right equipment. Really, first off, if you make Jamaican party, your husband and children will love you forever. Okay. Do you know what? I will look at it, check how to make it, try it, then I'll come live and do it for you to see. That's what I will do. Look, plus look up jerk chicken. Don't worry, I'll come and write everything out so I don't forget. Somebody is running out of soap, liquid soap. Jerk chicken. Jerk chicken, okay. It's delicious. It's like really tender chicken. Wow. It's almost time for us to check. I'm done washing. Rabbit. Oh, thank you. You as if you knew. You didn't want to make the same mistake twice. I was also checking the time. Oh my god. You are the real MVP. You I'm sure you've been checking the time. You didn't want to miss it. Oh my gosh. Alright. So what I'm left with is sweeping, but then let's check. Wow. It's rising. But I don't know if it's not ready yet, but it's still rising, so we'll still give it like another 15 minutes. By then it should be ready. So I want to get the brush to sweep and make here very neat. So in 15 minutes time it should be ready. It shouldn't take as long as the normal cake because of the quantity. In chemistry there's what we call large surface area. So this has large surface area to baking than you are calling me a chef. You are the one who is a chef. I was a chef But you are in that line now, so you are the real chef, you know. You are the real chef. Yes, chef. Yes, yeah. You are the one who is in the business now. I do. I take orders. Yes, I take orders. I bake cake. I make meat pies. I make soups for people. And sometimes I have to turn some down. I was supposed to bake a cake last month, but I couldn't. I took it initially, but I saw how busy my schedule was. I had to call the lady, and the lady was like, she understood everything, like everything is okay. It's not easy to run a business, especially here in Canada. Every part of your body. Yes, you know what you will do? Kindly check my Facebook page. Hmm? That's where I really post my jobs. Check Facebook page, Joy Bliss Concepts. Then there is a folder for foods, so you see my jobs there. If you don't see cakes, if you don't see soups, if you don't see pastries, then you will see clothes. Man, see on my body. You will see clothes, you will see crafts. So it's either way. Either you see cakes or you see the other one. It's difficult in the sense that you have to put every part of your body, and you have so much competitors. So I merged mine with a full-time business. Like last week, I sold some bags. I made some bags. Was it last week? Last 2 weeks. You have so much competitors. Everybody wants to do what you're doing. But I know, yes, mine is unique. But then don't forget that in that market, everybody wants, oh, what is he doing? And before you know it, when you start checking people's status, you'll be seeing the same thing. I'm like, what? So I do it. I have my customers, I have my clients. They know me, they know my job. There was even a lady that was like, oh, refer people to her. I said, if I refer people to you and you don't produce what I produce, then there is a problem. That's why I have my recipe written in books, so that in case I forget, I can always refer to my books. It's almost time to bring out the coconut cake. Oh, I put on the dishwasher mistakenly. All right. The cupcakes are fine. Okay. This was the very small one, the smallest one. So it's exactly 35 minutes. Exactly 35 minutes get this. So this is this the coconut? We are going to try the two. This is the normal one, and here is the coconut. Okay. This. Yeah. So if you see it, it's not so high. You saw the quantity I put there. So this is just the highest you can. It's bouncy. Can you see it? Yes, it looks presentable and it's bouncy. Can you see it? It's like foam. Ooh, it's very hot. So this came out nice, right? Mm. Very nice. This came out really, really good. Wow. I really wish I could send this over. But distance won't allow me. I do have. You didn't say it earlier. I do have. I think I have chocolate crumbs. You see, I was someone that invested in baking. Like, if you see where my cake things are, these ones here, they are not my major. They are just things I can quickly look at. You see the cutter, the stencil, cakes like I was making for like mini weddings. I miss those periods though. I miss them so much. Can you see the coconuts? The way it's sticking out. Can you see it? Oh. So exactly 35 minutes is perfect. I just like the coconuts. It's making it crunchy. So thanks for staying from the beginning of this life till now. I give it to you. I will never forget you in a hurry. You are a good student. Hmm. Wow. Thanks for your time too. It's not easy to stay awake to watch me cook. God bless you. And I hope to see you. Yes, I'll try and tag you again. Hopefully I get your name this time around. Ahem. The dishes you talked about, let me write them out. Jerk chicken. Because once I end the life, everything is gone. Jerk chicken. You talked about sourdough bread. Then you talked about one Japan, or is it, what do you call it? There was something you said about, is it Japan? Can you remember? Okay. Um. Oh no. I can't see that other one. There was something about Japan. The one I said I would check it and do it, then later make it on my life. Can you remember? Okay, okay. Thank you. Which one is Joseph? Joseph is the name of a person. Okay. Which one is adobo? Is it also food? Oh, nice. Joseph. Joseph. Such a nice name. I'll write it. Then what's the D? What does the D? I believe the J is the Joseph. Then D is what? Filipino dish. Okay. Adobo. Adobo. I'll put Filipino in front of it. There was one you said. I don't know. Is it Japanese party or something? I really want to get that name. I don't know. Uh-huh. Jamaican party. I know I saw something like that. I said Japan. I know it started with a J. Don't mind me, I said Japan. But I knew it's not Japan. Japan party. Thank you. You see, we learn every day. I've never heard, okay, I've heard of jerk chicken, but sourdough bread, adobo, Jamaican party, no. So I'll look it up. Thank you so, so much. I need to go now, and you too, you need to go. And keep imagining this nice cupcakes. Bye.